Good morning, everybody. Just pop this down here. Oh, that's better. There are over 3,000 of us now, which I just wanted to start this vlog by saying thank you. I never expected this channel to grow quite that quickly. And one of the reasons that I started it, one of the things that I was really excited about was starting something from complete scratch. I know people who've got like hundreds and thousands of Instagram followers and they don't always translate over to YouTube. So I didn't have any expectations. And yeah, it's amazing. It's making this a lot easier because now I know who I'm talking to, because we're chatting in the comments and I feel like the community is growing. I don't feel like I'm talking to just a scary camera and into the ether anymore, so that's great. Thank you for that. It's also been a little bit strange because when I did first start, one of the things that I was so excited about was nobody watching and it being completely new. So now it's kind of like, oh, people are actually watching this. That means I need to think about it differently. But I actually don't. Like, the approach that I'm going to take is just to try and stay in that beginning mindset that I was in, where possibilities were endless and I can just create like nobody's watching and have fun with it instead of worrying about everyone who is watching, what they're going to think. Are they going to like it? Are they not going to like it? Am I a terrible person? Try and ease some of that anxiety that I get. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed, who comments, who likes, and who hops over to Instagram and in my emails as well to chat. It's brilliant, and I am so grateful for every single one. Today, let's get started. We are going to clear out the capsule wardrobe for... Oh, hair looks a bit weird. Apologies for that. Just got out the bath. Yes, I'm going to clear out capsule wardrobe for spring. Got bits of the kitchen out because the washing machine has broken. So guys coming out to fix it any minute actually, so that might make for an interesting vlog. But before we get into the wardrobe stuff, tea. To do the wardrobe audit. So the way that this works for me, it's just the way that I do it. Every 3 months, so 4 times a year, I will take every single thing I own out of my wardrobe, lay it all out on my bed and assess each item, decide what I'm going to keep, what I don't want to keep, and then what I want to maybe start trialing without, or what I want to donate or sell. The way that I do this is I use page 17 from my How to Build a Year-Round Capsule Wardrobe ebook, which I've printed off and I will show you. You can see that. So I use this page, which is, in brief, 7 questions to make 4 piles. The questions that I ask myself for each item, and I know 7 questions sounds like quite a lot. I'll just put this down. I know 7 questions sounds like quite a lot, but to be fair, 7 questions is kind of what you need in the beginning, and it's worth saying that the first time I did this, it was exhausting. It took so long to do. But now, because I do it frequently, I kind of have quite a good radar, and I ask myself these questions without even thinking. Like I almost don't have to consciously ask them because they're already there in my head, if that makes sense. So 7 questions are: what would I wear this right now? Does this fit with my personal style keywords? Have I worn this in the last year? Would I buy this right now? Does it fit me properly? Do I feel comfortable when I wear it? Does it make me feel how I want my capsule wardrobe to make me feel? Does it make your heart flutter? Really important, last one. So based on the answer to these 7 questions for each item, I create 4 piles, which is keep, donate, sell, or trial without. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my quarterly process for auditing my wardrobe, in the hope that I can share some tips that will help you with clearing out your own wardrobes if that's what you're wanting to do. I like to do this every quarter because it helps me keep on top of things. I feel like I know what I've got. I'm not dreading that huge wardrobe clear out, which everyone has to do first time around anyway, but I like to do mini ones and keep on top of it. So based on what I find, that is when I will decide what I'm going to let go of, and also what I'm going to maybe bring in as well. So I wrote a blog post, I wrote a blog post all about how I like to shop seasonally. So my spring seasonal shopping window is about to open based on what I find in this audit. I'm really excited for spring to come. I love spring. It just, for me, it represents newness, it represents growth, it represents looking to the future. I absolutely love spring. It's not it's not quite here yet in the Peak District, but I am assured that it's on its way, and I want to be ready. So I also want to help you guys be ready as well. So I'm doing this maybe a little bit earlier than I normally would, just so that it can go up in time to help you out. So step number 1 is to get everything out. So I'm going to do that first, lay it all out on the bed. I'm going to go get everything out, so all my coats that are in the cupboard in the other room, shoes under the stairs, maybe anything that's outside as well. Get it all out, bring it up here. I'm not going to touch my loungewear capsule wardrobe. I'm not going to touch my horse riding capsule wardrobe. I'm not going to touch the ski stuff or my running stuff, yoga stuff. I'm just dealing with the bulk of it, the crux, the everyday capsule wardrobe. So let's do it. Everything out. There are a pair of welly boots outside and a pair of walking boots which are completely filthy, that are in the log store. I know I'm going to keep them. There's no point bringing those up to assess those, so I've just left those downstairs where they belong. Definitely don't want those in the bedroom, but that's everything out on the bed. So step number 2 is to assess everything individually and go through those questions and make some decisions. This is where the struggle begins. Right, I'm going to put back everything that is a definite keep and then make 3 piles out of everything else. The grand pile isn't too bad. The first time that I did this, it was piled high. So if you're watching this, if you're following along with the video and you're thinking, Jess, how have you only got that much? I've got room's worth of clothes. Please don't worry about that. Remember that this is 5 years in the making. Just start with wherever you are now and start with whatever is easiest. First time you do it is always the hardest time, but it gets a lot easier. One thing that I love about getting everything out, as you can see, is it brings you face to face with the amount of stuff that you do have. I get a lot of people that say to me, Jess, how, you don't have very much, don't you get bored, you've not got any variety? I'm looking at that pile, I'm thinking, I've got a lot more than what I think I've got. So yeah, it's a good reality check to have all your stuff laid out in front of you.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
The clothes done. Not too many changes. I have been quite strict with myself in that if I don't love it, it's not going back in, but not too many changes. The biggest struggle that I'm having is that I'm really going off the colour black, where I used to love black. There's a lot of clothes that I still love. I just wish I could change the colour of them, which obviously I can't without swapping them unless I try some dyeing skills, but then they're not possible on everything either. So that's the biggest struggle that I'm having at the minute. But on the whole, most of it's going straight back in. That is my favourite thing about having a capsule wardrobe, where it suits your personal style. It really does help to have nailed your personal style before you even do this method, which is what I talk about in my ebook. And I'll show you my own personal style board, which I keep on Pinterest. So I like to do that before I do this. I do it about once a year, and I like to look at it before I do this, just so that I'm tuned into the kind of look, the kind of feel that I actually want to be going for. And then when I'm going through the pieces, if it's not linking in with that personal style, the decision is kind of already made for me, and the less decisions I have to make about this stuff, the better. So that's really helped. Gonna finish off with the shoes and accessories, and then we're done, and I'll walk you through all the changes that I'm making or not making.
You fill my head with roses, I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is
the only piece that I'm 100% ready to let go of is these little black ballet flats. I think I got these because I thought every capsule wardrobe should have a pair of shoes like this, and I'm fancying a lighter pair. The next two pieces are in a different pile. They're kind of in the try without pile / need a couple more days to think about this stuff. My staff jumpsuit, which I do absolutely love, it's just that it's black and I am really going off black, and I know that Paris, who owns staff, does these in other colours, and I think I would be more suited to one of those lighter colours. These trousers are the black version. Oh, they need a lint roller. These are the black version of the grey trousers that I've got on. And again, I'm always reaching for the grey ones, never for the black ones. But to be fair with these, I'm just not 100% sure. So I think I'm going to put these in a box, put them in a drawer, away for 6 months, and see how I get on without those. A good piece of capsule wardrobe advice that I can give you is don't let go of things until you are completely ready. It doesn't have to be black and white, there's a whole grey area in between. You can put things away, make sure that they're out of sight in a box or a drawer, set a deadline, say 6 months, and see if you reach for them, see how it goes, and then make your decision at the end of that deadline that you set. That's what I'm going to do with the trousers this time, and the jumpsuit and the shoes they were both gifted, so I will give those away. I'll pass them on my Instagram stories, so if you like the look of them, head on over and follow me there and keep an eye out for those. Okay, I am about done. I'm gonna put these trousers away in a drawer on the landing. I'm going to prep these to give away, the shoes as well, and I'm going to fold my knitwear drawer because it's just a bit of a mess, and probably rearrange my wardrobe a little bit with the idea of the things that I think I'm most likely to reach for within spring being easiest to reach. I'll put my coats back in the cupboard as well, and that's about it. I will put together a spring capsule wardrobe on my blog. That always goes out sort of beginning of March usually, and in that I will show all the pieces that I'm expecting to be wearing the most throughout spring. But I do keep a year-round capsule wardrobe, so everything is always within reach if I need it, because where I live we don't have seasons. It's not March the 1st and then boom, it's spring. It can be really wet, rainy and cold throughout March, April, even June around here, so I like to have everything within my reach. It's what works best for me. But I hope that little behind the scenes of how I audit my capsule wardrobe seasonally has helped. I do have my eye on 2 items. I've got my eye on a long sleeve blouse and also a lighter pair of flats, so I'll link a photo in the video so I can show you what I'm thinking about. They're the items that I'm thinking about bringing in for spring, and then that will be it unless something breaks on me or there's an utter disaster. That's the only shopping that I am planning to do, which feels nice. It's just not overwhelming at all like it used to be for me, where spring had come around and I think I'd need a whole new wardrobe and I'd go out and spend loads and loads of money on stuff that wasn't in line with my personal style and I didn't really end up wearing. So it feels good to not be having to shop loads, to love what I've already got, have loads of choices in there, feel like it reflects me as a person and makes my life easier. And I hope that you've got some tips out of this to help you clear out your wardrobe as well. If you do clear out your wardrobe, please tag me in, because I love seeing that stuff. If If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's really helping to support the channel. Comments are always welcome as well. Love chatting with you in those. And subscribe if you haven't already and you'd like to see more videos. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.
There is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one